So look, man,
I
it's
mean,
another
prepared.
episode of What's the Play, man. We'll be back with another episode. We had a special episode last week, but this week we back to business with the sports. Myself, King DV. Let the guys introduce themselves, or say what's up to y'all.
What's going on? The real Dave, NPR.
My name King DV. My
What?
name King DV here.
Hey man, yo, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Williano, man. You mean great special so man, let's get into it.
So look, OTAs started in the NFL. um, did y'all get a chance to tap into any of that?
The Eagles ones, of
Or,
course. I ain't worried about the other ones.
Yeah, I've been around the league. Look at that. Look at
he
everybody's
said the
stuff,
Eagles one.
everybody's
That's
stats.
funny.
Mainly the ones that they really progress, that they're really pushing on us. Is the Eagles, Cowboys, the Browns. The Browns,
Yeah, Shador
I don't
is
know
Shador
nice.
cooking.
how they like tracking these stats, but Shador is outplaying everybody in OTAs except for in completions and attempts because he only threw the ball 7 times for 3 touchdowns. See, man, people understand, man. When you throwing 77%,
No, he cooking.
No, he
he's
is
definitely
cooking.
having a good OTA to start
He's
off
the
with.
best quarterback on their roster. I mean, it's what it
Yeah,
is.
but
I expect that. I
they
expect him only keep getting better and better. I think he could be week one starter unless they
mhm.
go with the old veteran Flacco. But I feel like they know. Listen,
No,
they 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 see it in
I think
practice. They
Flacco
probably
out of
like,
there
bro.
though.
They already
I
say
think
they
Flacco
they,
out
they
of there.
starting what preseason with Kenny Pickett and Flacco
Yeah,
as
Kenny
one and
Pickett
two.
gonna start.
Pickett being one, and
That's just that's just
OTAs
trying to
he ain't
that's
doing
just trying to
damn.
see who gonna stay. They just trying to
Right.
see who gonna stay.
All
That's
they're
it.
trying to do is produce trade bait. The reason why they starting Kenny Pickett and Flacco
Oh,
is to put them
that's
out there
that's a smart.
to see if
Yeah.
they look good, so that another team can inquire about them. They keeping the
Right.
two rookies they drafted, bro. There's no way. There's no other way.
I
And
think
Deshaun
they
is
should.
booked for like
I
40
think they
million.
should trade Gabriel.
Right. I
I
don't
would
think they're
keep.
gonna do it though.
I would keep
It's gonna be a
Shador,
high
keep
price.
Shador and Pickett. Shador would start for me. Pickett would be my backup. Flacco be there for veteran leadership. I'm trading Gabriel.
Mm.
Mm,
I mean, that'd be smart, but
yeah.
it's the Browns.
I think it's gonna be
It's the
these teams.
Browns, so we
Right.
don't
I
know
think
what
I,
they're
I
gonna do.
think they really shopping and they're gonna try to want the house for anything that they're giving up because they have the capability with these quarterbacks. There's going to be rooms that is going to be needed for this, especially looking at Pittsburgh. 'Cause, like they're gonna have to get the house up because they still waiting for main man, and it's not a guarantee about Kirk Cousins. So
Nah,
you know,
Pittsburgh is rebuilding, man. They just ain't. They don't want to say it because of their fan base. They rebuilding.
I, I know DK mad as hell right now.
bro,
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out
listen,
who gonna throw me the ball. Like who gonna
listen.
throw me the ball, bro? DK mad as
Rudolph.
hell right now.
I know that's not the situation I wanted
I'm
to go
mad.
into.
I'm
I'm
like,
saying that
yo,
right
dog.
now. I know that wasn't the situation
Uh,
he wanted to go
I'll
into,
walk
especially
out
with
the
him having
locker room,
the
bro.
21st pick, and you know what I'm saying, and all the talent that was there.
Mm.
Yeah, nah.
I mean,
He did throw
So
with
look,
Aaron, so maybe he's thought, like I said, maybe they know something we don't know. They
well,
said
Aaron
it
did
was a
say,
handshake deal going on. So I
it's
don't
a drawing that he was at. He did say he's gonna be playing the Bears this year, and I think the Steelers is one of the teams that play the Bears. So everybody's like hype about it now. So he might be a Steeler. He might be a Steeler already.
all right. You never
But
know.
I know Kirk Cousins is in the works of possible trade be there. I did see what y'all posted up about Chris Olave possibly being a Steeler. Um, I don't know. I think Kamara would be the first one to leave. I think Olave will stay because he'd be
I
there.
don't know. It really depends. They need a quarterback too, and this is the first time, and this is the first team right now. They are set to be the worst team in NFL. They are not favored in not one matchup this
mm,
year and 17 games. They're
they
not
should
favored
be.
one time. So, so
They
I
really wasn't
mean,
favored last year.
the Saints,
They wasn't favored in no
not in
games
every
last
game,
year.
bro. No, they had Derek Carr. They looked all right the first 2 games of the season.
oh, I
Uh,
know you know.
I know.
They blew them
I
off
knew
the
the Jad.
field.
I knew the
Anyways,
Jad was coming. I knew the Jad was coming.
that's fine. That's fine.
They blew them
I
off
knew
the
that was coming.
field.
Not so
Um,
ball.
but the Eagles look great. Outside first day, second day was raining, so they went inside of Novacare. Um, Bryce Huff hasn't been even doing anything. They said that he might be gone. At this point, he might be gone.
I
But this is
sound ready too.
OTAs, so
He hasn't showed up
we
neither.
don't talk
Again,
about
I don't know what's going on with
Rajak.
my man.
again, I have no idea what's going on. Again, he haven't showed up yet.
We don't
I don't know.
we don't talk about we don't talk about Samurai Jack. We don't talk
I
about
don't
him.
know.
No, I'm good.
He,
That boy
he gotta
wilding.
he too talented. He gotta get it together, man.
Yeah, that boy wilding.
He's getting older as we speak, and he's still like acting like this. Like he need to play on the field. You know, he's supposed to be right there with the Bucks. Hey, this is what I can do. Even if he don't stay with the Bucks, somebody else.
Right, even just a 1-year deal, like a
Well, he's
proven
still not. Yeah, he still got the talent. He giving
Right.
cowboy energy. Like, bro, be an adult. Go earn your keep, man.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
I seen the Cowboys. I think Cowboys OTA started before the Eagles.
Yeah.
I seen Pickens out there with the
It was on Makai birthday. It started.
Oh, that was his birthday?
Yep.
Yeah. But speaking of Makai, I did see him sit up there spazzing, talking about some why is all this hated for my quarterback? why is all this hated for it? Like there's no hate for the
Look,
Eagles.
you got to camaraderie a team member, a member of a team, taking their first teammate, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want that, man. You got to ride. You see how OKC is, how tight-knit that team is, bro? You want that. It builds great chemistry, great continuity where you get to live on, and the chemistry going to show off and on the field. So you need that type of stuff, bro. It really wasn't like that, to be honest with you. They really hardly said shit about that, to be honest with you.
Who?
CD, Makai, they hardly mentioned.
Oh no, they did. They did. It was just in practice.
This is changing to me for the good, for the better.
Because
it's like a change, a culture. So
I would never see or hear anybody tell Hurts to shut his bitch ass up.
Who was it?
Or that Diggs to that.
That's crazy.
It was at practice, and he was like, "Shut your."
Things happen all the time, man. In practice, man. Brothers argue all the time, bro. Y'all can't blow that out of context, bro.
That's weird, bro.
Y'all don't know what goes in the locker room in Philadelphia all the time. Niggas probably curse each other out plenty of time. May have threw hands, but all you'll never know. It never got out. This ain't Golden State.
That's why.
If nobody was recording, we'd have never know about pool getting stolen if somebody in the facility was recording.
That's a fact. That's why I'm anxious. I'm anxious to see.
You don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
I'm anxious to see this in-season in-season John.
I hate it, but I know it's gonna be so good. I know it's gonna be, I hate it. I don't like the camera, but I know it's gonna be so good because this the vision, everything about it. All the competition, all the players that are about it.
At least
the
you get to see
champion. You got the upcoming.
At least you get to see Sierra. Sierra's going to be there.
Lamb. You got man.
Who's gonna be there?
Sierra.
Yeah.
She's gonna be there.
That's the only thing good about the Giant coverage.
Yeah.
No, I do want to see Abdul Carter.
Yeah.
I want
to
see good. See like
he op now.
Where his mindset is.
And it don't make sense because we all played each other twice. It was like 8 games, so it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. I was about to say I was when I was at the stadium yesterday, I seen the Jets schedule and the Giants schedule. I was like, damn, how I feel to know you're gonna lose all them games. I wonder just how you go to practice knowing like we not winning none of them.
Hey, listen, man. I honestly, man, the way it's looking, New York might have a bad year, man. All around, man. So I mean, it started with the Yankees losing to the Dodgers in the World Series, man. I mean after that, man.
And the Knicks on the listen. I don't know.
Yeah, the Knicks on the rope, fighting for their lives right now.
I mean, 11. Pacers was fighting back. Pacers went on a run.
It's 11, man.
Hey,
the fourth quarter's gonna start.
Listen, people are coming back from 20-point leads. 11 points ain't shit to come back from.
No, bro.
And this league, it's nothing to come back from.
Because it's
nothing.
Because you know the Knicks gonna get tired and the Pacers are gonna win.
And they're gonna do some dumb shit and turn the ball over, which they're accustomed to every second half.
I think it's over next game. I think
you got to stay the course. I mean, this is the next game
because they're gonna pipe it up. They're gonna pipe it up, and then the Pacers are gonna win at home, and then you're gonna see Halliburton with his dad.
No, fuck all that, bro. Pacers put them things out tonight. Uh,
No,
all that.
no, I'm just saying.
all
I'm just
that.
saying how it's gonna
About
go.
the night, man.
I already see how it's gonna go, man. They're gonna say, "Oh, he showed up. He finally showed up at the fourth."
The
Because watch,
refs,
Look,
the
that's
refs
all they
gonna
gotta
try.
do is keep playing defense.
Yeah, the refs gonna try, but I got the Pacers pulling it out too, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's halftime.
Man.
They down 11.
I need the Sixers to be in this position next year, man.
Yeah, he winning the
That's what I
chip
need.
next year, bro.
Bro,
I
we
need
just
them to
wasn't
be
in the
in this
playoffs.
position.
If you look how the playoffs went, who you
Mhm.
think we couldn't have beat?
Very
Healthy.
true. Healthy, we
It
could have
was
beat
healthy.
anybody.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at the matchups in the East. We could have went to the finals with
Yeah,
no problem.
if the way it fell,
Well,
yeah,
The way it happened. The way it
Yeah.
happened,
because we could
no,
beat the Cavs. Because I remember I was
problem.
looking, I was like, I wanted to play the Cavs anyway. We could have
Yeah,
beat the Cavs.
The Cavs
No
would
problem.
have been first round.
Celtics got injured, so yeah, the Pacers we could beat. So
Mhm.
yeah.
No
Yeah.
problem, man. Like this,
But
I hope that they was looking at it like, damn, man. Like we damn near better than every team that's competing right now.
the reason why I believe they are, because if you notice, before it's a lot of publicity, they working, bro. People don't realize behind the closed doors. I've been listening to Daryl and all that stuff, and he been saying how people don't realize. He said everybody's expected to play game one. Everybody's on track to do this. That usually is like, I don't know. We got to see. He said everybody right now is expected to play game one. They want to keep Grimes and Yabusele, and they keep saying they're keeping a pick. I think they know. I seen what Paul George been saying. Like, I feel like they know. They know they blew opportunity last year, and I feel like things happen for a reason, bro. I think they're gonna come back with vengeance. I really do.
Speaking of,
I want them to come with that attitude. I want to come with that mean, gritty, like we about to bully ball everybody. Like I want it to be like every time we step on the court, we the best team on the court, and we're gonna show you every time.
Yep. Feel disrespected. Go prove it.
Yep. It all depends on Big Man. I hope his recovery is going well. I ain't really hear no update about it yet, though. But
they said so far so good. When I listened to Daryl, they said no setbacks. They said he's
good. That's good then.
Rehabbing good.
Great sign.
The best part, the only thing I heard that I like this, he was like everybody expected to play game one. So I'm like, well, that mean,
he right on schedule.
Everybody on schedule. Because Paul was hurt too. I don't know if you watch the podcast. He was saying he had injuries. Tyrese had injuries. McCain is on schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, and I give you another one who are people sleeping on. They piping up Justin Edwards. I think the kid is gonna be. I like Justin Edwards. I think he got a chance to be something. So I've been noticing he been working with Tyrese and they piping him up. I think he's gonna have a bigger role because I think rookie Council about to be out.
I want to see how the lineup work out, but I mean, I think Council's minutes is gonna flop.
I mean, he might not be on the team, bro.
Right. I think that one out if the elevation of the other two guys, especially with Grimes, if we sign Grimes. A lot of people minutes off the bench is going to be limited. Like that's literally what's going to happen. Like further scoring and all that.
I can't wait. Well, that's what I'm happy about.
He's already going to opt in. So yeah.
What you about to say?
So this what Paul George. I was going to segue into that. I thought this was hilarious.
Man, it was love all the way up until it was love all the way until they got a chance to really speak their mind. You know what I mean? Like I could hear it, like, until it was confirmed who was in the whip. That's when it turned left. Cause you can hear him like, yo, that's PG. Like, yo, PG. And so I had to roll the whip because I was doing a runaround, bro, trying to get to the building. I'm doing a runaround. So finally I had to hit the officer like, yo, I'm trying to get to right here, bro. I didn't drove around. I've been in traffic for about an hour and a half. Right. I'm trying to get to right here. Can y'all please let me get through this street right here? Soon as I roll the window down, they like this. Yo, that's Paul George. Yo, that is Paul George. Yo. Nigga said, yo, we could have kept Tobias. Yo, shout out TB. It ain't no joke at TB, but yo, we could have kept Tobias. You gonna do this shit? It was funny, but it was like some shit you take to the heart. Like, yeah, like you right.
That's real shit. That's some shit I definitely would have screamed at his ass. Yeah, that's real rat.
Did y'all see Tobias' response on Twitter?
Tobias in the playoffs with the Pistons.
I didn't see that.
Tobias put up a response smoking a cigar, and people was coming at him because he put up a response basically saying like, basically almost. I feel like he was saying like, you see, you don't appreciate me till I'm going because like that. He's sitting there with a cigar.
Right. Yep.
You hear
No,
people
so
coming at him. Go ahead.
that's the crazy part because Tobias been going through it as a Sixer, man, because people didn't appreciate him, and then it's like the whole Jimmy Butler situation happened, and then they signed him, and I'm like, all right, and then people was like, oh no, Tobias gotta go. He not putting up the shots and all that.
Like we
They didn't
talking about.
appreciate him and not realizing basketball that he really was the third option. And then once injury happens, y'all wanted him to float right into this role of being dominant when he still was averaging 18 points and 10 rebounds. He was just doing what he was consistently doing. Nobody else was stepping up. So it was foreshadowing that, damn, somebody else had an off game showing up. So damn, Tobias ain't step up. So I mean, yeah, that's what that. But when Embiid and Maxey in the game and Tobias getting his 18 and 10, we blowing people out. He having a solid game. He actually playing good defense too. I like his grittiness. Like me and my wife was looking at it like we ain't know who Tobias was on the Pistons in the playoffs. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Motherfucker giving people faces. He being aggressive. He playing deep, punching shit. He's not in. Like
that Tobias is there.
It's about the environment.
Put you in the role. Him and his dad been complaining that the Sixers didn't play him the right way. That's the Clipper Tobias, and that's who the Tobias we got. They wanted him they changed his role to be just a spot up shooter. Right. He's a post up player.
Yep.
So that, and then I'm looking at you think they hear what people saying, but at the same time, people just counting his pockets. They was more worried about you making this.
It really about the contract.
But at the same time, this is the problem. You acting like, first of all, this is the problem. They didn't choose Tobias over Jimmy Butler. They was gonna sign all of y'all. First of all, Jimmy had issues with the front office and chose to do the sign and trade. They could have, because you could sign all your players back. So that right there, that part was idiotic, but people took it and ran with it. But at the same time, I've been said a few episodes ago, Philly fans ungrateful. They wait for it to collapse and be like, you know what? It's gonna happen with Embiid, bro. Embiid, I'm putting good energy out. He gonna win something. It's gonna be years from now. Y'all gonna be like, they're gonna be like, yo, you know what? He wasn't too bad, bro. They do that all the time. They ungrateful. They don't appreciate it until you see how bad it is. And listen, people ain't gonna admit it. I seen last year when people was like, yo, man, I take Ben now. I'm like, y'all just said he was trash. Like, they don't, because I feel like a lot of people don't really know sports, especially basketball. I feel like people just follow headlines and whatever people saying, they'll do. Yeah. So I feel like that was good for Tobias. I'm a Tobias fan. Like, where he came from, what he made, is he worth the money he was making? Probably not, but he's not a bad player. He's a good teammate. I mean, he didn't deserve the criticism he got, to be honest. Did he show up when he's supposed to show up every time? No. But when you're the third option and you just standing in the corner waiting for somebody to pass you the ball, no plays really ran for you, it's difficult.
If you ain't touching that ball consistently, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know. You're not in no type of rhythm. Like you don't have no rhythm. Like people don't understand that neither, bro. Like, yeah, like you said, they want to be a spot up shooter. If I'm sitting in the corner all day and I'm still ain't getting the ball up, you just expect me when I get the ball to knock this shit down or just be like elevated. Like, no, I need a rhythm. So, and when he got the rhythm, you see it was post, it was in and out. He was doing his thing.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I give you a good one. Did y'all see what Marcus Morris said about Nick Nurse offense?
I did.
He said with Embiid out, it was no plays ran. It was just free, basically playing basketball free and figuring it out on their own. I don't know how true that is because he also made a crazy comment about Trey, and that was proven wrong. So I don't know how true his comment is, but that would be telling if y'all just freestyle. Because I do see it sometime when I be watching Nick, like, you just gonna let them just play like that. You're not gonna substitute. You're not gonna call a timeout.
Yeah,
you're not.
You sit behind the bench, right? Just hear motion. Wait, what's that? Somebody just run
around.
Set the screen. Set the screen.
No,
Big roll offense, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
The way he was running, like especially with all of them injured, it was like horrendous to watch. It was. It was times that, especially when Grimes was going to do his little spat, whereas though he was scoring 20 plus a game. That was fun to watch. But after that, it was just like, we good. Like, just call it a season. I think Nick Nurse has to do better with trying to have stretch fours and stuff like that. Like, let them ball. Like,
and play the young guys.
That's it.
That too, but we've been saying that for years. We've been saying play the young guys for years.
He did it in Toronto. Ain't like he did not do it.
Right. I mean, you see,
you also had a whole bunch of, besides Van Vliet, you had a whole bunch of forwards.
What I'm saying is,
/forward.
but he had a younger. Van Vliet was young. OG was young. Siakam was young. Like
Scotty Barnes was
right,
young.
but
Right.
the offense changes, especially when you got somebody dominant like Embiid. You know,
but as a
the
coach,
the
you supposed to have
spacing changes. See, what happens is the people's spacing changes on the floor. You
Mhm.
know the spacing.
That's what I'm
You know
saying,
it's
it
different. The
changes.
offense run a little different when Embiid's off the court because
Right.
it's spacing. That's all. This ain't about the offense run. It's just that he demands like get out his way. Like don't be
That's
on
what
this
I'm saying.
side. Like so I
That's
can
what I'm
work.
saying.
so you
You know
got
what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel like they
Right,
they lazy, they get comfortable with that. So now when he's not in there, now your emotions and you got to really make some shit happen. Now it's like, oh my God. See, he makes the game easy for everybody. And that's what
I
people
just hate when it's stagnant. Like it's real stagnant. Nobody's
Right.
like moving the ball.
That's why we
No
signed
pick and
Grimes.
rolls
Somebody
going on.
that get their own bucket, 1-on-1.
listen. That's no, we need to sign him.
Defense.
That's what
Break
I'm
down
listening.
defense.
I can't wait to hear we sign Grimes
Yep.
and
That's
Yabusele.
like,
Listen,
yes,
I want
sir.
to keep Lonnie Walker.
Break
I want to
down the
keep that
defense.
whole team and just add Ace Bailey. That's what I keep telling people. I don't keep the whole
So you
team.
want Ace.
Of course.
And I'll say another shooter, another 3D guy. I'm fine with it. Somebody that play it could be a guard, play defense on the perimeter, but can shoot the three at least.
But see, but that's why I'm saying I don't want that, bro. I like Justin Edwards to do that. I think Justin Edwards got talent to be something special. I want to roll with the young boys. I want the backup center to be Bona. Like they got talent.
Yeah, I want Bona to be the backup center as well. Now,
no, they said every mock draft that I see, they got us taking VJ.
No, I seen Ace, but I see them. I think
that's all three. I seen all three. So the Sixers like all three. VJ,
yeah, I think that's
and Harper. So
yeah, don't get me wrong. Me is Ace or Harper. If let's say Spurs pick Ace, I'm cool with getting Harper. Those are my two. Any of them, I'm cool with. VJ, I like, but I feel like he not ready. I feel like I just listen. Me personally, from just my opinion, I just think Ace is gonna be a superstar, bro. I like his game. I like his raw talent. VJ got the athleticism, but I don't feel like VJ got that dog in him. Same thing, and I think Ace and Harper got that dog in them. Like that's what we need. We don't need nobody coming here scared of the crowd. They played at Rutgers. They know what the crowd gonna be, bro. They listen. They cool with it. That team, as good as they supposed to be, that team was trash. So I feel like they comfortable with the area. They come to everything, and I just feel like we need somebody because Paul George is getting older, and we never have good wings. If you notice the Sixers from the finals, we always said it was AI. All right, who was our wing? George Lynch?
Yeah.
Tyrone Hill? Not saying they was corny. I'm saying we never had the athletic wing, the Paul George when he was younger, or how they had Kawhi Leonard. We don't really use it. Yo, could you imagine a athletic wing with Maxine and Beat? Bro, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. So I want Ace bad. Like I feel like they need to stop playing. Just pick Ace.
Got Paul George, man. Hopefully he can rekindle his career.
Yeah, but he older. So Ace. So think about Ace can learn from PG, and then with Paul George, he can have. I want him to have a good 2 years. That's great. But then as Ace coming along, and then once Paul George out of there, bro, we got Ace right there. That's what I want. I want them to sign Yabusele and Grimes and sign Ace. I think we ready. Don't do no phony stuff. Don't try to trade the third pick for Cam Johnson. I like Cam, but no.
I like Cam, but that's not
for the third pick.
Not for a third round. No, not for.
If we can get him without the third pick, I take Cam.
No. Last year when they was talking about what's the one, Finney Smith, I'm like, no, Cam Johnson is the move.
If they want to trade him without the third pick, absolutely.
No, now that's different. Now look, now if y'all want Ricky Council and the second round pick or something, hey, come on,
right?
But I give him 2 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's different.
He's a knockdown 3-point shooter, and he be power forward, and he play defense. I take Cam.
You know what's crazy? Speaking of Cam, since we just talking about basketball, reason why we got to make sure we get younger. Phoenix had a bona fide dynasty on their hands.
They did,
and they blew it up just to try to get these so-called stars, and they got to rebuild now. That team that went to the finals was tough, and that's what I don't want the Sixers to do. Stop trying to get the so-called names. It's time to build a team. The Pacers are showing you. The OKC is showing you. Timberwolves is showing you. Bro, it's a team. Even the Knicks, even though I hope they get eliminated tonight.
But the Pacers added Siakam. I still say, regardless, if we cannot trade the third pick, but if we can get Giannis, I'm grabbing him, bro. Like there is no way.
That's where your fandom come in. He don't fit.
I know. You're right.
How you gonna play with Embiid?
But he's a dog.
But how is he gonna play with Embiid?
What you mean?
Where you gonna put him at? He can't play point guard. Where you gonna put him at?
How about Zion?
Bro, so you put him at power forward? That means Zion gonna be out there.
Yeah.
He gotta.
Hey, listen, man. All I'm saying is the weight of the world ain't on his shoulders when you got Embiid and Maxey and Paul George. You know
They both gonna be injured. Nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? The weight of the world ain't on his shoulders, man.
Let me ask y'all a question. So the window for Embiid don't bother y'all?
You said the what?
The window for Embiid, that does that bother y'all?
No, that's why you draft Ace. That's
his
the whole
health
point.
does, not the window.
Yeah, the window. No.
Because he has to be healthy first.
First of all, if Embiid is healthy, listen, if Embiid is healthy and he start declining might be 24 a game. Top notch Embiid is 33, 34, 35 a game.
Shaq said that 2 years ago about Embiid. He said Embiid decline will probably be still a 24, 12.
That's what I'm saying. That's still
perfect.
But what you gotta do
is elevate and be that guy. Like that's what it is.
Yes. So what you gotta get younger is because when Embiid is getting older, kind of like Reggie, when Embiid is getting older, the other guy's supposed to be improving. So then he don't have to do as much. He's still a good player, but you're not banking on him, right? Listen, right now, that's why I say he underrated. I'm talking about Embiid. People don't realize, bro, they literally throw the ball to him and just watch. And he got to figure it out. They don't move around like they supposed. Bro, be honest. How many times we watch the game, right? And you be like, oh, with Embiid out, they moving around. He getting the game. They just be like, go ahead, big fella, go ahead. Look, they sit back.
Oh, they pass the ball and just be stagnant. There's no motion. There's no back cutting. See, if they start running motion when he got the ball and back cutting, he can make the passes.
And his pass been got better. So that's not even a question no more. Yeah.
Easy work. Easy buckets for us because the lane is wide open.
But look, that goes back to coaching.
Yeah. No, it does. Look, for instance, Shaq got traded from the Lakers to Miami. Real quick. Most dominant big man in the league. Mm-hmm. There was this guy named Dwayne Wade. Younger, came in the league. The finals. Who carried him to the finals? Shaq was there. But like he said with Embiid, Shaq decline was still 20, 12.
Yeah, he was still
he was
still good. He was still
in the
good.
finals. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like with Embiid decline, as long as Maxey keep elevating, our window, I'm not worried about the window. The window's still there because of the young players. But behind Embiid, Embiid can still be serviceable, averaging 20 and 10 with no problem. Like,
look, Grimes is 25. Yabusele is a little older. Right. Justin Edwards is young. Ace, I'm putting that in the air. We get Ace. Ace is what, 18, 19. Oubre is still in his 20. Like, bro, listen, I even don't sleep on the Bull Butler. Watch Bull. I think
yeah.
And then look, I didn't even mention McCain. Like, we got, listen, I'm excited. But it's health. We know it's health, but if they healthy, bro, I'm excited. But do not do nothing dumb. Just pick Ace.
Yeah. Don't do nothing dumb.
Or if Ace going, just pick Harper. Don't do nothing.
Like silly. somehow the Bucks on a 3-man trade with Paul George and we get Giannis too. Like, I mean, this is what happens, man. Like
it's what he said. I seen the Bucks saying they met. They don't want Giannis. He would have to request the trade.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Honestly, if I'm Giannis, if it ain't Golden State,
I'm waiting for that breaking news. For him to say Giannis Antetokounmpo requested a trade, I think
Giannis going to go to state would be crazy.
That's what I think. That's a good fit.
We said that about KD, but it's actually a great fit. To be honest with you, that's really a great fit for him to go to with Jimmy Butler, Draymond, and Steph Curry. Actually, a great fit for him. He don't shoot the ball like that, but he can dominate.
Down low defense, bro. That would be.
That's what they need.
You're giving up Jimmy, dog.
That would be crazy.
Nah, no.
They gonna get picks. They gonna get Kuminga. They gonna get Kuminga.
Yeah. Giannis Kuminga is gone. If Giannis Kuminga is the high value piece there, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna get Moody.
He is the fuck, bro. Real rap. You get Kuminga, get somebody else, get Moody, and some picks.
And speaking of Kuminga, what is Kuminga good?
When he want to be,
because I see him sometimes. I'm like, oh, I can see it. Then sometimes
I see Spark like this young man can be a star.
Yeah, but sometimes he do some dumb. I'd be like, bro,
it's his attitude. Again, it could be culture. You get put in the right situation, he could flourish somewhere else. The Bucks, if that trade do happen, Kuminga just may be the man with the Bucks, just like Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Before Kuzma came back, like so.
First of all, you people forget, ain't Kuzma a buck?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Terrible. He's been terrible.
Yeah.
It's
No.
Poole
Yeah.
will give you 2-3 good games.
Too, though, but yeah, he's been terrible, man.
They should have kept Middleton.
I feel bad for
Yo,
Dame.
if
But
it's a
like,
white,
if
if it's
Dame
a
want to
white girl,
look,
if it's a
if,
white girl in the Washington Stadium,
Mm-hmm.
and she's looking at the game, and Jordan Poole sees her, Jordan Poole going for 40. He's
they
going
said
for
bet the
40.
over, bro. And
That's what happened.
every game that happened
That's exactly what
when
happened.
they posted it, bro. This bull really do go off, bro. Like on some
He go
crazy
off,
stuff, bro.
Like,
So
It'd
you
be crazy.
so you saying he got jungle fever? Is that what you trying to tell me?
He got something, man.
yo, as soon as he see her, okay, cool. He be pulling up from the low.
Is that his girl? You just saying in general?
No,
Nah,
they be
just
different
general.
ones.
I never seen that. That's funny.
You'll see it next year, but you'll see it. He'll
Yeah.
sit up there. He'll see it, especially like
Just
against
in general.
us, because for some strange reason the Wizards can shoot on us. For some strange, every year it's
He
only
got
1 to 2 games.
He got talent, but he need to refine his game though.
Yeah, speaking of attitude.
No, he
too.
lost that. He lost it. I think. You ever see Avengers and when the bald head John knocked Doctor Strange out in his soul care? I think that's what happened when when Draymond punched him.
Hey, yeah.
That boy in another realm. That's what you said.
Hey, yeah. Now he ain't go back in his body yet. It's
My man ain't come back yet.
Nah, bro.
Like Space Jam.
Nah, bro.
Oh,
He started
man.
woofing and all that. You didn't even know that was him until you seen it.
That's
Until
crazy,
you
bro.
seen it, he woofing. When he was going to say he was getting cuts. No, that he ain't getting no.
Yeah, because it's different. It's different coming off the bench and you playing against the second stringers. Then now you the man. It's a different situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you starting, you playing against that top talent. See, man, he had it good in Golden State, man. Like he was that firepower off the bench, but he was still averaging starter minutes off the bench. You were the second team just cooking. And actually, Steph Curry and Clay sit on the bench, so the shots is yours. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, then when you become the man, it's a whole different territory.
Man, you realize, like, damn, I had a good thing going.
Yeah.
Would y'all trade?
You had
would y'all
30
trade
points.
the third? I'm
Y'all
just talking.
12
I'm just
and
talking now.
82.
Would y'all trade the third for Kawhi?
No, we don't need no older players, bro.
Look at
Oh,
Will Smith.
because
No,
Will,
no.
because Will,
No,
because Will,
I win. Giannis.
Will's
I
in-
said Giannis, man. I'm not going Kawhi. Giannis is younger than Kawhi. I'm not going Kawhi.
you
Kawhi
know how
too.
old do you know how old Giannis is?
30, 31.
He's in his third. What I'm saying is we need to have younger talent, bro.
No. Dave, I agree.
You want Giannis so
We
bad.
can get Giannis. But if we get Giannis without third pick, I win. Don't get me wrong.
A third.
Kawhi, if Kawhi is back to what he was at the end of that playoff series,
Now you see, Dave, you see why the Cowboys don't win. Bro, he's another injury-prone player, and he's older, and he's a max player.
I didn't say the third pick. DV said the third pick. I ain't mentioned the third pick.
You would have to give him the third pick. For Kawhi, you got to give him the third pick.
You got to.
You have to.
Well, then, like I said,
The
I
third
wouldn't
pick. Third pick for Jaylen Brown. Would you do it?
No.
No, I'm just throwing scenarios out there.
I'm not trading third pick for nobody.
I'm 60-40 with that. I'm 60-40 with the Jaylen Brown, John Doe.
60 being what?
Good.
No.
60 being
and
what?
40 being like it's almost close to 50. 40. Like, I mean, Jaylen Brown he's a young talent too as well. But no, but granted, like you said, honestly, let's change the scenario up. Let's stay with your question and say if Ace Bailey is taken by the Spurs and Jaylen Brown can be traded for the third, would you?
I'm taking Harper.
All right.
Because I'm
Harper's a guard, and we already got guards.
No, Harper's a tall point guard.
Harper's 6'5", bro.
Yeah.
No, I know.
He played point guard, bro. Put him at point guard. Move Maxey to the shoot
point guard, but he play off guard. He
got
play
McCain coming off the bench.
Yeah. What? That's the backup point guard or shooting
for
guard?
one season, because McCain should be starting. Look, what he did for us when the nigga was down, McCain showing starting.
But you're not. We talking about he's small and teams gonna try to take advantage. So if he the backup point guard, it's not saying he's not good enough to start. It's just now you could put Oubre and other big people with him to cover up, his size, because that's what they're gonna do. If he even the lineup
would be dangerous too, though.
That's what I'm saying. McCain, Oubre, Edwards, Bona, like, bro. That's how I'm thinking. I'm thinking have at least 10 players
Yeah.
and give you buckets. That's how I'm thinking. I'm looking at it like, yo, I want to play like how the Pacers is doing. I want the Sixers to be like that because what it does is it takes pressure off Embiid too, bro. We just need you to be healthy. I don't care if Embiid average 25 next year, bro. As long as he consistent and healthy, and then you get 40, 50-point games, do it in the playoffs. I don't need him. I don't want him to have to exert.
Yeah, he don't exert that much energy, to be honest
Bro,
with you. As long as Maxey continues to take that next step and Paul George play consistently,
we don't have to. Exactly. We got enough weapons where it's like, bro, let's get to the playoffs healthy, good record, and then now it's time to leave it on the floor. So yeah. But yeah, I really want to go with the young guys, man. I think we've been doing the old guys for so long. Because even Jimmy, I love Jimmy, but y'all seen him in that, and he wasn't activating the way he did in Miami. Because it's like he got a hip injury, and then it's like he older, so you can't expect him every game to do this. So that's why I'm like, it's not a knock on them, but now if they got cut, yeah, I signed Kawhi, but I can't give up my assets for Kawhi, man. There's really nobody in NBA who I would trade the third pick for, honestly, because a lot of the players I like are older. Steph is older. Giannis is older. Trying to think who else. Of course, I love Kawhi. Trying to think who's the older.
And you meant players that are tradable because
no, you know another one
player that I would trade for, but I don't think he's tradable.
They threw out Laurie Marketing, who I wanted bad.
Yeah,
but
I used to.
He's sitting in a Utah. Like I mean,
he's gonna just rot. But now, look, now a player like that, I'm not trading third pick. But if you want to, if you want a future first round pick, like you know what I'm saying, not this year,
right? If they want like 2 years,
what players would y'all give for Larry?
Whatever players match that salary.
Council, 8
whatever
mil.
Players match that salary.
Yo, why is Council always for the first thing?
Because look, I'm a Council fan.
He's out the rotation, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, he is out the rotation. I'm a Council fan, but he didn't evolve the way I expect him to evolve last year.
Exactly.
He's talented, but he's still young enough where people might be like, yo, I can fix him.
Right. Somebody else. Cool. Utah, everybody go over there, you know what I'm saying? Do his thing.
Because ain't nothing going on in Utah. So they're gonna love his dunks and stuff like that. He'll be a fan favorite. And it's not a knock on him.
George and all them. Yeah, he be straight.
What you say? I ain't hear you.
I said Tony Bradley is so oaky, man. Like he just.
Yeah, but he do his job. His job is to come in, play defense, rebound.
Play defense, get fouls, block shots, man.
But they down 16 though.
I know.
Yeah. They're 14 now.
The game is still at hand, man. Like it's still here.
It is.
Still here. 16 ain't shit neither. This is what he need to do. Just post up what's it called?
Yeah, but the refs is in the pocket for the Knicks tonight.
Oh man, last game, bro, they had me, bro. I thought I was a Pacers fan, bro. I was cursed. What type of call? I was confused, man. Like I'm confused. What? Like you're not calling it one way. Not like to go to call it fair, right? They really wanted the Knicks to stay in that game, bro. It was craziness, bro.
Yeah, because it was just a play on here. Jalen Brunson, he pushed Naismith, and then they didn't call it. But then when he laid the ball up, nobody really touched him. They called the foul.
Exactly. That same thing happened last game.
They do that all the time.
It happened last game with Cat. Same thing.
All the time.
Man down on the ground.
Crazy because after all that.
Hey yo,
bro.
He was the reason they won last game. His fourth quarter was crazy.
He was.
He the reason they won last game.
Because that step back 3-pointer that he hit, I was like, all right. But then segue into that, soon as Sixers fans on Twitter saw that, see, this is why Cat better than Embiid, so you start running with that. So you had the real Sixers fans basically saying like, yo, that's what's wrong with y'all now. Y'all always turning coat on people that's here. You know, be fans, regardless if we down or not, be fans of the team and the players.
They not, man. They first of all, Embiid be cooking him. Secondly, Towns is a really good player, but like you said, that's what's wrong with our fans, man. I mean, be honest, we could talk about that too. I was listening to Gilly what he said on Paul George. I agree with the passion, but a few things I ain't agree with.
What?
I ain't agree with a few things, huh?
Like what?
When he basically was saying that we don't care about the Olympics and after Olympics.
I was looking at like I said, I do.
Yeah, because I'm like, what's crazy is when all of a sudden, because Embiid was in the Olympics and helped them get gold, it's slighted. Like back in the day, the Dream Team and all that, that was like a major accomplishment. Like the Redeem Team, they got a whole documentary on Netflix about the Redeem Team. So now,
because when the USA fails, then everybody talk about it. We ain't sending the right play. We don't have the talent. Overseas catching up. They're better players overseas than over here.
so that's what I'm saying. And Embiid was important.
Right.
Without Embiid, we don't beat Jokic's team. They was cooking us. So I'm looking at it like
that's
but then
competition. That's competition.
that, and then he said, he was like, I watched the Olympics and you was jumping around, and you was healthy. I'm like, that's not true. And B was coming off the surgery. And B, I watched the Olympics. I watched every game. And B wasn't the full Embiid. He was pacing himself. But the Jokic matchup, you could tell he took it a little more serious because Jokic was giving us work. Like
Yeah.
he was cooking
No,
the
yeah.
USD. So, but he wasn't, and B wasn't dunking on people. Like he wasn't doing that fly. It was all low post, and Embiid is a bigger body, so it bothered Jokic. But I'm looking at that, and I feel like people still don't realize, why do we say that and say, oh, he should have been ready for the season? Why don't we go back and say, man, this boy played against the Knicks with a bad knee. He shouldn't have been playing. In his face, he had palsy. It's like, how do we forget that? They focus on Olympics. If he don't play against the Knicks, he's able to play the Olympics and be ready for next season. So should he have not come back against the Knicks?
Yeah, I said that he should have came back. First of all,
we wouldn't have made the playoffs though.
I mean, but it is what it is. It would be healthy because damn if you do, damn if you don't.
That's how I feel like. It's like no matter,
you might as well get healthy. You might as well get healthy. That's it.
It's like, yeah, it's like you got to sacrifice. You sacrifice, and it's like, man, you shouldn't have sacrificed. It's like I listen. I would love to hear how he really feel. Like, bro, I put my stuff on the line. I show up. He showed up game 6. He averaged 30 something. Maxie and them didn't show up. It's just crazy. I just don't like. For me as an athlete, I'm from Philly, so I can handle it. But I know people from other cities be like, bro, what is wrong with y'all? Like, what do y'all want me to do? I'm giving you my all. Type buys all of them. I give you my all, and then what? It's not enough.
Right.
That's why I want Embiid to get a championship so bad because of all the hate. Same way I felt about Jalen. Now Jalen got that monkey off his shoulder, bro. I want Embiid to get just one championship, bro.
Well,
it's gonna change his whole legacy.
It's still hate for Jalen. That's another topic, but
say it again.
I said still hate for Jalen though.
But listen, but think about it. We talked about it earlier when we talk about fans and how they react to the athletes. Be honest. What is there to hate about Jalen? That's how. If I was Embiid, that's why I would tune out the fake fans and realize, bro, this boy is young, won a Super Bowl. This is his second Super Bowl, and y'all still hate him. Don't even worry about the haters, bro. Just focus on being healthy and focus on your team because no matter what, they're gonna have something to say. Because there's no reason to hate on Jalen. Yeah.
I feel like right now, like
no, for sure.
Yo, why you? Yo,
bro, these cat clips.
Say no clips. How you get these cat clips, man?
I need cat clips, bro. What's going on with you?
This dude is not better than.
Hey, Will, where you
getting these?
Where you find these clips at? Yeah.
Why is it on that angle, bro? Yo,
Pace is down 19, y'all. Was 20.
Yeah. Bull
hey.
bro. Bull weird. But no, he's a good player. I think he's not great on defense. He played defense.
No, he's not the best. But he offensively, he a problem.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he's a talent. He's one of the talented big men in the league. I mean, you go.
Look, speaking of that, hey, Will, right now, both of y'all, who's top 5 big men in the league right now? Who you got?
Go ahead, Will.
Oh, me?
Anybody?
Embiid, Jokic, Cat Towns, AD, and then fifth, I'm going to go with Sabonis.
What about you, DV?
So when you say big men, you talk about center power forward? Or
we could put them together, yeah. Center power forward.
That's what I do. Yeah, I mix center power forward.
I say Embiid, especially when he's healthy, he is like unguardable. And then he plays both sides of the floor. I say Joker just because of, MVPs and things that he done in the league. I would say. Mm, I'm going through the list. Because I can't say Giannis because Giannis really played like small forward.
I mean, he played
So
he played guard sometimes. Yeah, he moved around, but he a forward
I
though.
can't say it. I can't say him really. I say AD third.
Okay.
I'll say hmm, Will said Sabonis. Will
I
said
like Sabonis.
Yeah,
Sabonis.
It's not a
Rock
bad
Uh,
pick.
on and the Kings. Yes, sir.
I'll say Sabonis fourth, and y'all gonna hate me with this pick,
I am
but I
because
think
I feel like you hate, but go ahead.
What would you? Who you got?
no, y'all gonna hate me with this pick, and it's only because when he's on the floor, they're a whole different team, man. He's been like that for years.
Who is it?
I'm gonna say Draymond.
I mean, no, I love Draymond.
I
As
can't argue with your pick
yeah,
because of his influence on the team, but I will say
That's what I'm talking
you
about.
hating
That's
on
what I'm talking
Cat. Cat, I will say you hating
It
on
was
Cat,
on right now. Like,
No, for sure.
bro. Ain't no way, bro. Yeah, ain't no fucking way, bro. I'm picking
yeah,
Draymond over Cat, bro. You out of
boy
pocket, bro.
weird, bro.
But look, that's your list, man. How
yeah,
about you, NPR? I mean, look, I respect it though. I mean, like I said, Draymond championships. He has played center
yeah.
throughout
It's
his
not
whole
bad. I'm
career.
a big Draymond fan. For me, of course, Embiid and Jokic, they like easy to pick. Them two.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people forget. I'm a big fan of Shagun from Houston. Um, I think he got a bright future. Um, I was thinking about because I was thinking about the older and the new. I was thinking about looking at Allen from Cavs. Yeah, no, but he don't show up all the time like he should. So I'm gonna say no. And I seen when his teammates was about to fight, he didn't show up. So no, get him off my list. AD is usually easy pick, but I'm trying to think about the young centers. Honestly, if they healthy, Zion, if we doing power forward center, um, then I might have to go Giannis, and then
I did all like center, so I didn't really do
I'm trying to think of all the teams, the big men. Then I might go AD then. Yeah. But it's some talented because look, people forget like if you doing power forward, Jared Jackson is one of my favorites. It's a lot of players out there that you could really
Forget
but
about JJJ.
yeah, Jared.
Yeah, every going right there. I just feel like both y'all hating on Cat though because you picking Alfred Shagun over Cat is crazy too, man. Look, the thing is, man,
bro, I'm not hating on Cat. Bro, you don't even have him in your list. Number one, number two.
I did. What
I'm
you talking about?
I'm
No,
not.
he put him in.
I did put him
I'm
on my
not.
list.
I'm
What
not.
you talking about?
I'm not
He
going
said,
like
yo.
a guy every single time that he get touched or fouled.
You
Oh
keep
my
talking about his
god,
mannerisms. Has nothing
Boyle's
to do with his
weird, bro.
basketball game, bro.
That's
See,
true.
this is where people get
That's true. You
confused.
gotta get over that, Dave.
It has nothing to do with his basketball
I'm
game,
good.
bro. Offensively,
He played
he's one of the
basketball.
top 3, top 4 offensive big men in the league.
He played basketball like he in Marvin's room.
That's crazy, bro. And still give you 26 and 12.
Yeah, I mean he be cooking them, yeah.
That's cool, but he be losing
talking
too.
about, bro?
That's why the Wolves was like, yo, get rid of him.
Nah, bro.
Pacers cut that joint down quick.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
14 now.
granted, it still wouldn't help them.
Ooh, that's a good pass.
Listen,
think
if they
we're
can
getting
cut it down to
Stevens
single
really
digits by the fourth quarter, Pacers can get this.
Agreed.
It's a game. It's a game.
I agree. Yeah. If they cut this down before the 4th,
They can't keep doing that, bro.
What happened?
And then y'all call a foul on the Pacers?
Hey man, you know
that's what they want to do, bro. That's politics, bro. It's going to happen. Like
Pacers just got to get it hot.
They keep
Yep,
like
that's it.
when the Pacers, the
They're
Pacers
hot.
like do the
and make
full
them
court
call
press,
timeout.
and then when they running with them, they pushing them.
All the time.
They pushing them.
All the time.
And they called the foul on the Pacers.
It be goo out, bro. Like, let me call these calls, bro. You be right there in front of his face.
All right, bro.
What's wrong with this
Don't
man,
use that
bro?
word again. Don't use that word no more, dog.
Roma, what's going on with this guy, man?
That's a
No, but
confusing word.
I get no one. So if the Pacers proceed and they go against OKC, who would y'all pick?
I got Pacers in 6.
OKC.
Oh, who you got there?
OKC.
Bro, I'm rocking with the Pacers, bro.
OKC,
Rocking with 'em.
bro.
I'm rocking with the underrated, the overrated Hollenberg. to win the championship.
For basketball, that would be a great matchup because they do similar things. But I feel like that OKC just wanted more this year. They wanted more. I got another question.
Go ahead.
I got a question for y'all when y'all finish.
No, go ahead. I think OKC is a better team, but I really just want to see a great series.
I think the Knicks are a better team, but look,
you think the Knicks a better team
than the Pacers? I do.
Wow.
It don't matter. Let me finish my point. Knicks,
go ahead. I'm listening.
Knicks are a better team than the Pacers, but you can't have nothing against heart, grit, and will, bro. There's nothing against that, bro. Talent, heart, grit, and will outbeats talent any day, bro. Knicks was up multiple times in these first two games that they lost by the Pacers. Lucky shots. Knicks could have easily been up 3-1 right now, right? Winning. But the Pacers stuck around. That's why I agree with you. I said if they keep this game close in the fourth quarter and they stick around, this is what they do. This is what they did the last series. This is what they do. They stick around, they fight, and they continue to play. It's nothing that can defy heart, bro. David versus Goliath.
I feel like the Pacers are. I feel like the Knicks got popular names, but the Pacers have a deeper bench, and that's the advantage. I think the Pacers are a better team, so I feel like the Pacers are a better team. But I do know the Pacers can't. They can't if they move on. They can't do this against OKC. They get down, they're gonna get beat down.
Oh no. Oh, absolutely. No. Absolutely. As you can see in the game 7 against Denver, like they blow out everybody. So like if you don't play right, they'll blow you out. Like,
you're gonna be down 40. You ain't coming. And look, that's why honestly, the Pacers are a good team, but OKC is a better team. I probably would put my money on OKC. But either or, whoever wins, I just want to see a good long.
Yeah. All right, whoever wins, I'm definitely happy for either team.
I would bet on OKC because they play defense and they got a squad.
They frustrated right now because you can't touch Brunson.
Bro, that's any game.
They always like that.
They have their hands up. He just got a moving screen.
His free throw attempts should be studied, bro, because them calls is crazy, bro. Some of them Jones is crazy. Like I be seeing them when they show the replay, you see Cat or him hooking hands, grabbing hands. He smacked himself with main man hand in his face, bro.
That was the craziest. He was like,
come on, bro. Come on, bro. They seen it on the replay, bro. Like, come on, bro. He know how to sell the foul, bro.
So I mean, that's what the NBA
became a savvy dude, bro. Like that's
part of the league. That's part of knowing the league. Yeah, you got to know how to draw the foul.
If SGA win the finals and he gets final MVP, will he belong in the Hall of Fame?
Too early, champ.
No, listen. He has an MVP.
Damn, DV, that was crazy, man. But
no, listen. Hear me out because this was a question that I ran across. He has an MVP.
Okay.
He has the Western Conference MVP, and then he have a Finals MVP and a chip.
I'll say yes. Do that when his career ends. Yes, he wound up in.
No, I'm not talking about like right now. I'm saying like when his career ends.
Oh yeah, the career. I thought you meant like the career end. If he keep being good, yeah,
absolutely. I mean, to me,
he got that he was with the Clippers.
I didn't.
He got drafted. He was there for 3 years. He got drafted by the Clippers, bro. He was there for 3 years.
Yo,
they traded him for Paul George.
I know y'all seen that clip where it said both teams, the Pacers and OKC, got better when they traded Paul George. I know y'all seen that.
Crazy shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think. I just hope that it's reversed now, and I hope that we get better with Paul George. Unless they trade him for Giannis, man. I told you, man. And then we get better, right?
This
Yo,
if you ask for Giannis, they gonna be like, all right, we need Embiid.
Nah, bro, we ain't doing that.
Straight up. You giving up Embiid or you giving up Matt?
You were doing the trade, DV?
What?
Oh, I thought you said straight up.
Yeah, you do that trade.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, all right. I thought you said straight up. You doing
a lot of people. There's a lot of people that would say,
I'm saying that's what they would do straight up.
I think so. No, you're right though. If you ask other people, a lot of people would probably say yeah.
Yeah, I want Embiid to win a chip here in Philly, man.
Right. First of all, you got a guy when healthy can score 34 and 12 in one half, and then sit down when we up 20. There's a lot of games we was up 20 where he should have just rested. had the other people stepped up and continued to play
Because
basketball.
did you ever see the plus minus when he on the floor when he's compared to when he's off the floor? That's why we telling people want to know. Oh, why he do, bro? They be like -20. He off the floor. He on the floor. They +20. Like, bro, listen, the board.
He won a lot of those games up 20. When he was on the court, we lost a lot of them games up 20 as well. Once the substitution wasn't coming in fast enough, like so,
because you stick with the same guys instead of using the young guys that got the energy, man. Like this season is not just. I'm actually not worried about the players, bro. This season I'm more focused on Nick Nurse because he leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah,
I hope Kyle Lowry is
you can't keep switching all these players up and thinking the chemistry gonna be there too, man. Like that's another big thing too as well.
It's true.
Like it gotta be some type of continuity somewhere, bro. Like where we bring at least 7 to 8 guys back that know how to play with each other. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's why I want to bring this team back because this team ain't get a chance to really grow together. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I guess a great point. Because think about how we talk about, we want to trade for this player. Then you starting brand new again. They got to figure out where they fit. Giannis and Dame still ain't figure out how to play together for real. To be honest, they don't fit like that.
No,
because they too ball dominant. It's tough. So that's what I mean. I feel like that's why I want to bring the team back. Just add Ace, sign your free agents, and then you can add a little. Like people forget, we got Drummond. Drummond gonna get traded. I don't know. He know, but they're gonna throw Drummond.
Oh,
yeah.
For
Drummond,
sure.
Eric Gordon. People forget about all them players, bro. Drummond, Eric Gordon, they coming back.
I'm mad that we got him.
Gordon opting back in though.
He had some good games.
He gonna opt back in, so he gonna have to get traded because he gonna opt back in. So
ooh. Yeah, he ain't gonna turn that money down. Like I need
no, not at all. He's definitely opted back in. So we don't.
I'm saying, look, Dave, what you were saying about Mark. Look, you got Drummond, you got Eric Gordon. That's salary. Hey, look, who can I get? Add a pick in there. Like that's what I'm doing. Yeah, you don't have to get a superstar, but I'm talking about a good player. Listen, Drummond, you can get Eric Gordon. Who else? Ricky Council. We already mentioned.
Yeah.
Who else?
I was about to throw him in there, but yeah, you threw him in there.
You know what? You're gonna have me. Hey, Dave, next time we're gonna have to pull up the. I'm about to look up the six. I'm about to look up the Sixers roster. Hold on.
So right in there with Eric Gordon. And the 2020.
What's crazy is I'm a fan of this.
You know what I'm saying? Throw right in there, bro. I mean, I was very impressed when he when he signed him because he was really a promising player coming off the bench, but other people are getting better. Like Edwards got better.
We can't bring Kyle back as a player, bro. I'm sorry.
No,
he's over. Coach, I would love Kyle.
It got to be that vet, just like everybody got that vet. I think Kyle will be signed back as a player just on that vet, just that veteran.
Yeah, we good.
Leadership. He said, "No,
it's time to coach, my man."
Kyle, man.
The Knicks got Achua. They got.
Oh yeah, Precious. Yeah,
they do. They got. Listen, they got Landry Shaman over there. They got Daryl Wright over there. Yeah, they got players over there. They just don't use them.
Yep. It was that Raptor Street. They got Precious and
they right back up 20, man.
Oh gee,
yeah.
Going, but
it's a game of runs, man.
No, bro, you said that like.
he said, I'm starting not to believe that.
It's a game of runs, man. Look, man, the game is far from over, man.
It's over, bro.
But I will say this has been an exciting series to watch, man. This is pretty exciting. It's pretty good. I like the way both teams was competing.
Before the league said no, we can't let them go out like that.
Maybe the playoff. Yeah. This playoffs have been one of the most enjoyable playoff runs I've seen in a while, though.
Yeah. Agreed.
Oh man,
I really did. Like me and Jess still gotta catch up on shows, but a damn game been on every night, so we watch the damn playoffs. So it was like
And look, and we don't usually talk about it, but even though they lost tonight, Philly's been cooking.
Yes. Oh, yeah. They won earlier though.
They won earlier.
Doubleheader. I watched the whole doubleheader earlier. But yeah, Zach Wheeler gave us those runs today. Yeah, 9-3. But yeah, they still got the best record in the whole MLB. So
yeah, Real Muto didn't play, and Bryce Harper didn't play.
Correct.
Because of that contusion.
He was hurt, right? Yeah.
Dude hit him with the ball.
Correct.
I wonder why. Like, I mean, it can happen. I wonder why. Like, if it's intentional, why don't players get fined in MLB?
In baseball. You mean like throwing a pitch or something at somebody?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of part of it. That's part of the game.
Yeah,
Like,
and
it's
maybe
not-
apologized publicly and said he thought he was wearing a mask. Like he ain't really mean it. He said he had no intentions to do that to Harper. Harper's one of the best generational talents, and he should be playing on the field. Like he said that statement today.
That's a
I know,
contrarian
well, you know,
statement.
because I'm sure people get fined and suspended on the low for some bullshit. Like you know what I'm saying on the low, but
only
it
time they
really be
suspend
like
is
substance,
when they're on roids.
right? Yeah, it really be like for substance. It don't be for
You
that
see what
shit.
happened
Though,
to
but,
our pitcher? Our pitcher, he out for 80
man,
camp.
Alvarez, man, my boy, bro.
And he can't come back and play in the playoffs. He can't.
He not gonna be eligible, bro. They got my boy.
I don't blame him though.
80 games, got my boy out
He
of
said
here,
he
bro.
didn't know.
Over.
I mean, of course he probably did.
Yeah, he said it was a weight loss drug because he was fat. He said he was fat. He said it was a weight loss. I don't know what weight loss drug was. He said it was a weight loss drug, bro.
Bro, he's in a professional league and they got gyms and
He
training.
get a pillar though. He get a pillar. So I mean, we'll see.
He done.
No, he ain't coming.
It's over.
I ain't lying. He was our best closer this year, bro. I thought he was winning the Cy Young. It's crazy.
No,
you next
year. You going too far. You going too far, dog.
There was something about it. When I went to Raleigh House looking for his shirt and they didn't have it in there after all the hot started, I was like, damn, I can Alvarez, I gotta order it next week. Suspended for 80 games. God be talking to me, man. And I gotta listen.
No, you took it right out your cart. He was like, cancel. You took that right out your cart.
Said, all right, man, let me go grab somebody else.
That's funny.
Grab somebody else, man.
Yo, hey, Will.
Let me get Taiwan.
How did you like Final Destination?
Oh man, you know, I watched every Final Destination. I'm a Final Destination fan. It was just what Final Destination was. It was unbelievable that I was walking around here, almost flipped down the steps, and my flip flop came off and rolled on the table near the candle. And I stopped and looked and said, "This ain't the time." I said, "This is not the time." You seen it? Bloodlines was crazy.
No, not interested.
Bloodlines was crazy. I like
ceilings falling in the movie theater. I'm good.
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy, right? Crazy. So the thing is, I like the story of how they tied all the beginnings. The first one with Main Man that passed. You know, the Candyman. Yeah, by him being in there and wound up that he was the beginning that started the whole. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I thought he was deaf, right?
I mean, really, if you watch the Bloodlines, like
he changed it a little. I thought
he got saved. Yeah, as a little kid, like this is how that all happened. Like how this shit all like happened, but it wasn't really about him. It was about the family. The woman that saved him. You know, her whole family really wasn't supposed to be born. Like the whole bloodline. So it came back because she survived and booby trapped the house for 30 years.
Yep.
And survived that long. Yeah, it was wild, bro. The kills was crazy. When I mean crazy, bro. When I look at the shit that he happened, I'd be like,
I know which one. I know what kill you was laughing at though. You was laughing at the one the dude with the radiation with the piercings.
Bro, come on, dog. You got a ring on that joint, bro? Like what did that? I said, bro, come on, bro. Stop it, bro. Why you in this room, bro? Like,
because his
what's going on?
First, then his nose ring.
It threw me off, bro.
So I'm like, all right, but then his shirt started going like this.
His shirt was like this, and then like the middle of his pants were like that. I said, what you got on, bro? I said, I'm confused.
but then his joint is in his pants and went like I'm like, how?
It was wild, bro. The kills was wild. These dummies. No, I was looking.
The kills was though.
Yeah, I gave it a 7 out of 10, man. It wasn't bad.
Y'all made me just never want to see the movie.
It's not long either, so it's quick. It's quick, like it's not long at all. So yeah, it was good.
Flag on the plate, bro.
Whoa.
What is he talking about?
Pause. If that's what you want somebody to say.
Yeah, okay, good. Got you.
You just said you just seen Main Man Joe come out of his pants. I ain't really I didn't say boss. You said
right.
I'm talking about.
So look. After we watched it, I lied to y'all not. It was a penny on my floor.
Oh, you'll get it. Yeah, the coin. The coin,
the
bro.
whole house. I saged the whole house. Like, nope, get me, bro.
I just prayed and moved on, but it was a good movie, man. I pray every day anyway, so it was a good movie. It was fantasy. It was a good movie, man. But it's not my favorite one. My favorite one, I think, is the second one. The second
Yeah,
one,
that's when I stopped. That's when I
with the
stopped.
bus. I think with the bus on the bridge and all that.
The
Was it that one?
expressway when
Oh,
the
expressway,
water
the
bottle
expressway,
rolled under the
law.
kid.
Oh, that's at the beginning.
Yeah.
They on the bus. Yeah,
Mhm.
That's when I
Yeah, yeah.
stopped. I was out
Yeah.
after that.
To me, that was the best one.
I still think about that to this day.
Yeah, that
I watched them all, but the first two is always the best. The first two is the best to me.
Yeah, that joint was crazy.
Especially
But
when that girl
Bloodlines wasn't bad. It wasn't bad
Who's
at all.
gonna die next? It got smacked by the bus. The first
It
one,
was,
yeah.
bro.
That was a fun. I
Bro.
rewinded
I
it.
got that, man.
Movie
so many
over.
times.
Are you in Paris? You just watch the plane. Like, what's going on?
Right.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
Yeah, that joint was crazy.
I've been watching others. I watched Netflix forever. I watch
I watched it. What was it good? Everybody said it was good.
I like it. It's a love story about two young people in high school meeting. So if you remember, you know how you used to do in high school, well, you know you could relate. You know you didn't get the girl, but at the same time, but
yeah, for sure.
it's like no, but it was I liked it because DV was in there. DV, you did a good job in Forever, bro. As the
Bro,
the dad.
he was in there, bro. We didn't know. DV, shout out to my boy DV, man. He was in Forever, yo.
Yeah, so in Forever, yes, round of applause. So if you watch Forever, the parents, I liked it because it wasn't like they wasn't no hood people, they wasn't nothing like that, and the parents was really cool. I like the parents in there a lot. Like the logic that the dad was talking about, I could relate to. Like, man, if I was a father, I probably would say a lot of that stuff. So, DV, you did a good job in there, man. Really, really, I was impressed.
Oh shit!
And I know who you're talking about.
I was impressed,
no
man.
Shit, bro. No shit.
Nothing, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna never. I'm cool on Last of Us, man. I might not watch it ever again.
Damn, again? Another episode got you, bro?
No, it's because I realized that my favorite character is Joel.
Well, yeah, but you know, when you play the game, you get over it because he never was the main character.
What I'm saying is, but no, they switching it. Then I was reading about the next season. They're gonna go to the Abby version. I don't really care about her version.
Yep, they're gonna switch it to the Abby. They're gonna write with the video game a little bit. You know, they really
they just changed something though recently.
Yeah,
with the joint getting popped, but I really don't care about the Abby. I'm sorry, I like Joel, man. I really don't care for Abby version. So I'm like, I mean, I think it though. I started, I'm gonna finish it, but I'm saying it don't have the same. Like I was watching them as soon as they came out. Now it's like I'll finish it. I'll check it out.
Yeah, I played the game last year just because I was watching the first season with her, so she stopped watching it too. She's not watching it.
You remember? So you played both of them?
Absolutely. The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2, bro.
Yeah, remember
absolutely.
The last thing that happened in that in Part 2?
I don't. I played it like a year ago. I don't remember the last thing that happened.
Yeah.
It's a fight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's supposed to happen for real. But they brought that. They supposed to bring that earlier though, like early. Like they just changing some things. Like it ain't gonna be at the end.
They go with the game, but they will change a few things.
Yeah, to make it like more like cinema, like you know what I'm saying. But they definitely gonna add stuff in the game. Oh yeah. That's gonna be a fight. Oh, I knew she gonna be on her ass, bro. I already know it was gonna happen. Soon Joe died. I already knew it. She gonna be on her ass.
But what I understand about people though, and that happens in life too, is now you're reminiscing about Joel and all that stuff. Like he didn't really do nothing to you.
He was trying to protect you.
For you to be mad like that. But it made me think of Kanan and Tyreek and all them. Like kids just don't understand the full picture. Like he really didn't do anything to you. Now he not there. Now, first of all, she make a lot of dumb decisions. I've been saying that that's what pisses me off. Like she don't listen.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, like
because she can't turn.
That's but listen, but you think about it. You know how selfish that is. Look, I'm good, but she bringing people along. Like so, everybody gonna get like
right. Yeah. No.
Like, as soon as they say don't do it, she doing it. You don't go in there and say, come on there. Like I don't. That's the part where it's like, bro, where's your common sense? Like half of that stuff gonna be avoided, but
other people killed. Absolutely.
I get it's a game though. So they gotta follow along. But I'm saying for the
Yeah,
most part, she bothers me. But yeah, I've been watching. I think I said Forever. I'm trying to think. What else did I
Oh,
watch?
there's another video game show, season 2 coming back. Fallout. Fallout season 1 was real good, man.
Was it good? I ain't check it out.
Oh man, it was real good. 8 episodes. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
I gotta check
It
that
was
out.
like the video game, but they made it fun. Like the boy that played in the he's funny as shit. What the fuck is that? The Righteous Gemstones. Uncle Billy. So he played a boy with the face, bro, on Fallout, bro. He funny as hell, bro. He really funny, bro. Like and dangerous. Like it's great. It's hilarious. I love it.
How about the one I thought you were gonna talk about is what I enjoyed. I enjoyed Twisted Metal more than
Twisted Metal come back season 2 as well. Yeah. The tournament. This season, the tournament. I can't wait. That joke will go crazy, bro.
Yeah, I enjoyed that more than I thought. I was like,
Anthony Mackie was funny-ish, bro. I was laughing. Like this man was the funniest in the world, bro. In that series, bro. He was funny as shit, bro. I hold you. Yeah, he was. Yeah. I definitely enjoyed Twisted Metal, bro. It was good. The clown, like all that, like it was great.
Yeah. No, it was good.
It was great. And I don't know, DV, if you ever played Twisted Metal on PlayStation, but classic game. Yeah. Classic game, man, with everybody, man. But yeah, that.
You know, you're speaking of classic games. Would y'all know about Road Rage?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That was my joint. You can hit them and knock them off the.
Yep. That was that joint, man. Yeah, I forgot about Road Rage. I forgot about that.
I want to go to classic games, bro.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Go to classic games, bro.
What's your look? We did. What's your favorite classic game? Give me one.
007. GoldenEye.
Okay, go. That's a classic.
GoldenEye. My answer. That's it.
You know what's funny?
If I had to pick one, I have multiple games that I love.
Yeah.
That I love, but if I had to pick one, it's going to be GoldenEye. Like,
it might be different. GoldenEye is it's a class one of my favorite. But honestly, I like Shinobi. I used to play Shinobi.
Shinobi was dope. No, that was no game.
Crazy.
Like
I know about Alter Beast.
Yeah. What?
All that.
I had all that. I had Genesis. I had all of them on Genesis, bro.
Oh man, so many. We definitely can have Look, man. We don't worry, man. Coming soon. What's the play? We're gonna have a game, a retro game edition, man.
Yeah, man. No, first of all, I owe you one.
GoldenEye. Y'all watch me kill.
Hey, look. We playing Madden on Xbox first. I owe you one. First, we get that out of the way, then we can go.
Yeah, we play Madden. I'm with it.
Cooking.
I'm with that on live.
How can we
ain't about nothing.
Do that?
Hey, Venable, I ain't worried about you. I already know.
There is a way we can do it, and I'm gonna find it out.
Wait, Venable. You know what's crazy? I forgot. Hey, Will, we got challenged. I just remembered. Aiden said he'll cook both of us in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
He did.
And they bet on it. He said, Aiden said,
"Oh no, we got to stream that too. Yep, we got to stream that too."
I believe it though.
See, you already look,
bro. I ain't gonna lie, like he gonna need counseling after that game, bro. I'm picking his head off every time. You talking about, bro?
I forgot about that. He was talking
crazy out, bro, and call the therapist, bro, because he gonna need it.
Crazy.
Which one y'all got?
I'm talking crazy.
No,
what he got?
Yeah, he said modern. No, he said
I'll get it.
No, he said Black Ops. And what was the other one?
PlayStation down here.
Was it Modern Warfare and Black Ops?
Yeah. And we gonna stream that too, bro. Like I don't want it. I don't want y'all to be like distraught or anything like that. You know, I try to save the youth, man. I don't try to, you know.
But Dave, I like. But Dave, you gotta say that. That's you gotta maintain your household.
Oh, yeah, you have to, bro. This is good for the reviews in your household.
I said, bro, are you gonna kill us? Like that's the type of time he was on there.
Oh, wait. Back up.
Wait,
you asked him, was he gonna kill you?
Bro, the way he was moving on Call of Duty, it was crazy. Yo, the crow sound crazy though. But
I'm getting Norman Bates vibes.
I said, wait a minute, yo, you, and then he knows like the type of guns. The type of
he's playing Call of Duty.
He different, bro.
It's not gonna make no never mind when he's playing against a more skilled player.
All right. He plays online all the time. He plays online all the time, bro.
No, never mind when you play.
Look, but he said they could be both of y'all against me. I don't care. He's like,
no,
exactly.
That's what he said.
He's cooked, bro. Like, do you understand? My fact. Tell him to get Daddy DV on the sticks too, man. We're gonna do it.
I did tell him that.
No, I'm good.
Why
I
not?
don't play that.
Daddy
That's
D
2 and 2.
can get it too,
I don't play
man.
that.
You
Two
know
and
what I'm saying?
two.
Tell me.
That's what's up.
Tell me.
Y'all been following the Diddy Joe?
We need a test dummy.
Y'all been following a Diddy Joe?
Somewhat, not fully.
Yeah, not fully, bro. I'm waiting for the real stuff. Like this is
At
just
the
the
end, yeah,
real
because
stuff. Like,
it's a lot of craziness. I
lot
be
of
hearing
It
about
is
type
in the
of
real
like,
stuff, man.
I don't want to hear
What y'all
about the Punisher
what?
doing interviews with CNN.
No,
And
not
stuff.
that. Not that. Yo, that shit.
I ain't got
It was
time.
funny. It was funny. It was funny on Cam and Mace Jones when he brought that up, and Mace was
Yo.
like, "Yo,
Like, bro.
that was like."
No, I was laughing. Plies brought up. Plies like, that's my name. I thought that was me. He said, why
What is he? What is this? Like,
They getting into the
what's
nitty gritty
going on,
of
man?
everything now,
Yo,
man.
what's going on?
But the whole thing is, the women that they're bringing up there, they get emotional, and I think that it loses the leverage of what they.
No,
trying to do.
when I talk about it, because it's funny. Me and my girl were talking about last night. He's a domestic abuser, and he freaky, but they not proven a RICO. That's what people don't understand. I feel like people are glumping it together and be like, "Yo, he is domestic abuse. If it was domestic violence, he should go. He's guilty." But
Right.
when you do RICO and racketeering, they usually charge big gangs and mafia with it. That's the part I feel like they're not proven yet, and that's what I'm like. He's definitely abusing. He definitely freaked the fuck out, but I don't see the RICO charge. I don't see the racketeering charge.
I don't see the trafficking because
I don't see the trafficking.
these escorts are speaking freely on other platforms. I mean, they were paid.
That's what I'm saying. So, but I feel like people are using that to try to be like, yo, he guilty. Yeah, he guilty of being manipulative and domestic abuse. Yes, but the RICO and all that, I'm like, he's not guilty of that. But I think they're going to end up giving him some type of time because I feel like they put too much money into it. They can't just let him. He can't just slide.
I think he gonna do like 10 years. I think he gonna be sentenced to like 2025. And
that's a lot of, but that's a lot of time. With it. Ain't really no evidence.
Hey, look, people been sent to jail for less.
True.
Not yet.
And innocent.
Shit.
That's true.
Shit.
That's true.
And innocent, bro. Did more and more years than he's gonna do with his money.
What's crazy is it's crazy how the law works. Like it depends on what state you in and how popular you are. Because I've seen people murder people get less than 10, and then you can like it's just the government. The law is just a mess, man.
It's dependent on what state you're in, which is crazy.
And who you double cross and how much money you got, what lawyer you got, how valuable are to them. Like it sucks, but I feel like if I was them, I would give him like 2 to 3. Because I think he done some things in the past that he should have been locked up for. I think that when he did the Shine was BS. I do think he was involved with the Tupac murder. I always felt that. And I know he's a domestic abuser. So, but if they didn't, he's not on trial for that. So if I'm being real, the charges he got, I don't see it. But if you just been like, man, you've been doing a lot of bad out here, we just gonna punish you. He deserves some years.
Right.
No, I think he deserves 25.
25.
I think that he's gonna get sentenced to that, but I think he's only gonna do 10. I'm telling you, he's gonna
do Dave, you're not realizing if you give him 25 for hearsay, imagine a regular. That means somebody can come right now and say you was having something like that. So you gonna get 25?
No, I'm not gonna get
for conspiracy.
No, because everything that's piling up on him, man. Like, and then like you said, we didn't.
It's domestic. It's no charge for that, bro.
It's no charge. Like
it's not.
He's not on charge for that. So I'm saying they trying to create an environment. So for example, so Young Thug got off, right? Do you see the evidence they had on Young Thug?
Yeah,
he was wilding. So that's what I'm saying.
Now he's involved with murder guns and they took $1,000 bottles of baby oil laced with mushrooms. So I don't.
What's crazy is no, but look, what's crazy is now when you look in the court hearing, it wasn't even 1,000. They over exaggerate. It wasn't even all that baby oil. It wasn't really laced like they sensationalized. So it's like I feel like I think he double crossed the wrong people, man. I really feel like
absolutely
he double crossed the wrong people, and they.
I think it happened when that deal. I don't know, it was a liquor deal. It was only like a year and a half ago.
When he sued him. He said it was racial issues and all that.
It's when it started. It was the powers that be, bro.
It was like you playing with it. Now we're gonna show you.
It was people with more money
and more influence. Like
That's what
we don't need you. We can get another you. That's how he's showing you.
Get me something on him. 1,000%.
And he was wilding.
Yep.
So
20,
but yeah, what'd you say?
Yeah, Diggy. Look, everybody was at these parties, bro.
But you're not understanding.
That's not a case.
That's not the case. If you give them 25 life, it's people that murder people and kill multiple people that don't get 25 to life, bro.
Absolutely.
We don't know if he did or didn't.
What are you talking about? He's not on trial for
That's
murder.
a whole nother case, bro. That's not what this case is about, though, right now.
He's not a murder trial. He got a murder trial.
No, right. But that could be. It could be brought back up.
That could be next.
No, you can't see, look, it's not about what you think or the internet. Internet is a dangerous place. It's about what you can prove. So what I'm saying is, it's mafia, bro. How many people is mafia people know that they didn't get 25 to life? Bro?
Less,
like,
bro. Less.
That's when you
for murder higher, for murder less.
Yeah,
he ain't murdered.
Bodies buried and they ain't getting 20.
In this case, and his
mom.
Tory got 10.
And his mom. His mom deserves some time too.
You all right, bro?
Damn, you trying to put his man in jail, bro?
Why you put his mom in jail?
Y'all didn't hear
Who hurt you,
heard, bro?
Who hurt you?
Y'all didn't hear what I heard, bro.
Yeah, this was
I'm gonna just say the mac and cheese, bro.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway,
listen, now, I get two different visuals.
No, for that this boy, like, bro, this boy on internet watching Gene Deal and all of it.
I don't follow him. I don't follow him because he's off too. He's
this man watching all that ass part 18.
What I'm saying is, I give you another one. The reason why
he helped with everything too.
Listen, the reason why people like that though bothers me is because you was around for all these years. Now, when you get let go and fired, and all of a sudden you got a story. If you a man of integrity, a man of respect, the money shouldn't matter. It's weird to me how people come out years later, like, yeah, I seen this, I seen that. So when that was happening, what did you do?
Right. Because if I see some bullshit happening, I'm your man. Like, yo.
You're like, I'm
gonna walk you off. I'm gonna grab you like, yo, chill, bro. You know what I'm saying? Walk it off.
They said Gene
nobody did that.
A part of some of those freak offs and was helping.
Listen, I don't know about that. See,
I don't care.
I don't know about all that.
I'm a firm dude about. I don't care what you do behind closed doors, bro. I got to care less. What you do behind closed doors, bro. Be as freaky as you want. So do whatever you want to do. That's your business, bro.
Bro, you don't have a grown man cry like that, dog.
But listen. Watch this. But did you hear the story when he said it was Dawn who drugged him?
It's Trump. He definitely said that, and she retracted her statement.
But I'm not saying that she's not guilty.
I'm
not saying it was all.
But listen, she retracted her statement from court. One Q said that.
Yeah, but Dave, this is what you got to understand. If she just testified against Diddy, and now it's coming out that the boy said you may have drugged him, that messes up your whole testimony. You got to get that out of here.
Like, what's happening here, bro? Yeah. Like, was that's why they filed for a mistrial. It got denied, but that's why they filed for it because the grounds are there now. Like
the last album was called the Love album. It was a fire album. Dawn was on that album. I'm tired of these people playing around. Like, come on, man. Yo,
look, I don't care about Dawn. I think she's guilty too. I think Cassie is guilty for certain things that happened.
She do it for a lot.
I think that of course Diddy is guilty. I think
but only person that can get so if they guilty then but the only person that they going against is Diddy. He only person getting time. So that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes when you go fishing, you gotta do.
Yeah, these people made themselves. Look, man, he made himself that target. Like you said, when he fought them people on that joint, it opened up a whole can of whatever was going to happen.
I think he was too cocky too. I told him if you knew you and Cassie was that freaky and she moved on, I'm not making songs and on videos like
none of that. I'm not doing none of that.
Saying a word. Like I'm not even mentioning you, sis. Take the money in peace. Like I'm. So that's why I feel like it's a lot, but I feel like the real story. We won't know the real story until years later when they break it down
about what really
happened, who got evidence and all that. Because the evidence that they said they had at the beginning is not the evidence they're showing now.
He's a piece of shit putting his hands on any woman that he did like that, like he did her, like he did Kim, like if you that man, I never seen him fought no man. So at the end of the day, like
he did say he fought J. Cole, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Bro, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? he got crazy all you want. I ain't seen no man like you know what I'm saying. So that ain't wrong. I'm not saying people can't change. Maybe he changed when he changed the name to love and got Carisha and all that. Maybe he changed. I don't know.
No, he didn't.
You know, but I'll tell you
Listen,
one thing.
he needs intense therapy and stuff like that.
He needs therapy.
He needs help. But
Mental.
I'm saying for me, if I give him time, I'm only giving him like 2 to 3. At the max 5. I'm not giving. He said 25.
I believe he's
25 is
definitely
crazy.
doing time. There is no way that he's not doing
Yeah, I
time.
think he's gonna get some time.
For sure.
25 is wild.
Definitely doing
It's just so funny because
Definitely doing
they be scared of it. It's so funny that we talk about all these people that the freak offs. Trump was in some pictures too.
a lot of people.
He can go too.
It's so crazy how Vince McMahon don't get brought up. It's so crazy.
No, Vince McMahon crazy too.
What I'm saying is he on trial? Is he convicted?
No, he's about to start another wrestling
because he falls
organization.
in line. Did he stop falling in line with all that? And then this is what happens.
Yeah, Vince settled everything and never mentioned like he settled on it with everybody. He settled everything.
It's complexion for protection. Come on now. It ain't falling in line. A lot of them do wild stuff.
Falling in line.
Hugh Hefner was wild. Oh, it's so many people I look at. People they praise these people.
But again, they all fall in line.
No,
he's falling in line because he's allowed to get away with all this stuff. If you really want,
you said who falling in line? What'd you say?
Trump is falling in line for what they want.
Complexion for protection, man.
No, I'm not saying that's not the case. I'm just saying that Diddy didn't fall in line.
So you think if Trump was black, he fell in line, he would have got away with it?
That's not where I'm going with this.
Because I'm telling you, it's complexion for protection.
And I'm agreeing with you. But what I'm saying that is worse for black people because you got to fall in line.
So you saying Trump got to fall in line too? I'm saying I don't think he has to. Yes, I think he live by different rules.
Not as worse as Diddy had to, or
not when there's a video about you, bro. Like beat a woman in a hallway, bro. So you understand? Like we put ourselves in certain predicaments too that we got to take accountability for, bro. Like first of all, he still kept tapes. Look, I'm not saying this man not sick and he know you're wrong. He needs help, and he will do time. But
he's a domestic abuser. He definitely is.
He put himself in this predicament because he, like you say, he went against the powers that be. They got more money than you. When he knew he had dirt, so he should have shut up. Exactly. And when you do dirt, you get dirt. So that's what happened.
But the difference is on the other side of the rainbow, when they do dirt, people say, "So what? He was young. It's cool, man. Don't worry about it. He just made a mistake." That's the difference. No, come on, man. They was in a. Look, remember y'all remember when they was talking about the Epstein list and all that? Who was Epstein friend?
A lot of people. I mean, a lot of people was on that island that party too. That list was extensive.
Right. There was a lot of people.
They like, don't worry about it.
You know
with masks on, that's one of them parties with the mask, with the mask and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like Ghost Power episode 2, episode 5.
I can't hear you, dude. You're a little low for me.
Season 2.
Ellen.
You said Ellen who?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Listen,
what about Ellen?
Another one.
I used to like Ellen. I used to like Ellen's show, but they said she treated her people bad. I was watching the Joan. They were saying she was treating her people bad.
Because I like that cool line anyway. After that, and Drew
look, I get another person. You ever looked up the boy from Seventh Heaven, the dad?
Yeah, we just talked about that the other day. Me and some people was talking about it the other day. They came out doing a reboot, and I'm like, wait, didn't they have that thing with the pop?
No, but reboot is new actors, bro. They don't.
I know, but like they about to open that can of worms. I'm confused. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right.
What they need to do is a new show. They can do that type of show, but it don't have to be a reboot of that. Change the name and get away from that. But I'm just saying, it's a lot of people. I be looking at like, bro, they do a lot of nasty stuff. I feel like judge them all the same way. Like, why are we picking?
Yeah, if everybody should the same way, look, granted,
throw them all away.
Look, man, Trump is pardoning everybody, man. Look, Diddy be up.
Yeah, the like my man say on state property. I love black people, but I hate only it's happy. Look, he dangle a carrot. Oh, he reduced Larry Hoover. He free. Man, he's messing up your life right now. But hey,
exactly.
Yeah.
Hey,
free Larry Hoover. They think I'm big weak. Larry Hoover.
I guess that's enough.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Medicaid taking your money. Meanwhile, the
That blew
prices,
my mind.
everything is going up.
He
Stock
just
market
did
is
Christie.
crazy.
I thought
Everything.
they was about to do a lot of years, and he just partnered Christie's, so they home now too. They came home yesterday.
I like this show, but now that I found out one of them support Trump, I'm cool.
Mhm.
I'm
What's
good. The Christies, I like the show. The dad and them, they funny. I don't know
Yeah,
if you ever watched
no,
it. They
no,
hilarious.
yeah. Jazz watch the show all the time.
Yeah, they hilarious. My mom put me in. They hilarious. But what I'm saying is, that's what they do. They dangle a carrot, and people like, oh, look at that. Like, bro, he's tearing your life apart right now. But it don't matter. They'll figure it out 4 or 5 years from now.
Yeah,
But it is what it is.
it sucks what happened to Cassie. It sucks what happened to everybody, but you do. I mean, at some point in time, I really just think that, like he said, if everyone is judged fairly, I'm fine with it. I mean, everybody of every color.
Yeah, I give you that.
Exactly.
If Vince McMahon and Trump and them getting 25 to life, then give Diddy to go ahead.
Yeah,
Give them all.
like exactly. If that's the standard
That's
for
that's
for
my
what they
thing.
put,
If you're gonna
then
do it,
that's really
that's the
fine.
problem I have. It's like
I'm fine with it.
don't oh he get 5, he get 10.
You
Like
deserve
no,
it. But yeah, when you dictating this different type of punishment, this capital punishment out of people, man, it's crazy to me, man.
unfortunate. But yeah, Diddy definitely should get. I think he's gonna get a little bit of time.
Yeah, I just think he's gonna be free. He definitely doing time.
Yeah,
Sure.
I don't think it's gonna be like Dave said 25 though. That'd be crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. That's why I mean, R got 40, man. So I don't know, man.
You said who got 40?
R. Kelly got 40, man. So I don't know.
But he another one, multiple. Like
I know.
he was different. Yo, when they listen, you know when I knew it was over, when they was like he used to drive around at McDonald's in high school, just looking for. I'm like,
yeah. When that joke came out, I want a cookie. When that came out, I said, bro, different.
Yeah. Yo, cut it out.
I said, bro, different, bro.
now look,
This
I
man-
give you since
This man had his own building, bro.
no look since we going into that the dark side. Look, you know there's pages and people that be like, man, he ain't do it, bring him home, or they be like, if the parents not in there, let R. Kelly out. I'm like, he's a great artist, but bro, he did it. Bro,
He did it regardless if the parents knew about it and got paid or whatever.
He still did it.
He did it.
Like,
I don't give a damn. What
they should be in there with him, though.
I'm gonna say, like I said,
They should be penalized too. They should get
when the fence is on the other side when they ain't got money. He was secretly or supposedly married to Aaliyah when she was 16, bro. So
no, he was
secretly way back. This was way back. Started way back in time, and that was fine. Remember, no one really said shit about that.
No.
But you know why?
We wasn't supposed to know.
No one said nothing about that. So
what's crazy is though, what makes his music as great as it is so crazy is he put it right in the music. Age ain't nothing but a number.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
He would just tell you.
He wrote the song.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
He wrote the song for her.
They said the devil hides in plain sight.
In plain sight.
Yeah.
That's true.
So it's all there, bro.
No, I give you one last joint when I'm watching the joint, just trying to be. I be trying to be like non-biased, try to watch everything. When he was like, "Yeah, my mom drunk out the coffee cup, and I turned it around to drink off her lip." I said, "Yeah, all right, man. Yep, yeah,
yeah."
How about when he was?
That's how we got here.
He got hired at the CDC, and he asked them people, "Do you have your passport? Do you have your shots?"
Look at him.
Who want to come to me to America when he was overseas?
I know what you're talking about. I know the video. I know exactly what you're talking about.
He got hired by the CDC. Y'all ain't even know.
What I'm saying is, bro, when you look back at a lot of the stuff he was saying, boy was just saying it right. He was just harmonizing, so we ain't really.
Right.
It was funny, yo. It was funny as hell.
That's crazy just to think about that right now.
Since we talking about that, let's get to a more happier topic.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know. I'm happy for hip hop because that Joey Badass and that back and forth was amazing. Dave, I think Joey won that.
I do too.
Agreed.
Yeah, and I feel like I wish that happened more often. Like I love the bars. I love and it was friendly. It wasn't like we ain't talking about no fight. We just talking about having a good time and just showing your talent. I thought it was amazing, bro. I was tuning in every song.
See, I loved the back and forth and everything like that. But when it became like the whole West Coast against him, it made it better. But I wish some rappers from New York would have been like
would have stepped up.
East Coast would have stepped in a little bit. Like, oh no, I got you, Joey. like something. Like,
But what
you
it
talk
what it
about
show
smaller
what it show
teams.
is that's the reason why the East Coast, especially like Philly, New York, why we have issues. We not united. See,
Nothing
the
at all.
South is united, the West is united. Like they can have beef, but if you come at the West, they all together. We don't have that. We just look. New York was just looking at Joey like, yeah, what you gonna do? Like, I mean, he held his own though. To be
He
honest,
did. He
He
did.
did. He did.
he held his
What
own.
you
I
think
don't know if
about
that was Joey or Unique, but whatever it was,
Songs was fire.
he did his job.
You know?
it was
He
both
did
of
his
them. It was
job.
both of them. But I
Yeah, he
think
did.
it's not over.
No, it's over, bro.
No, it's not over, bro.
Bro,
Y'all
once
didn't hear
they
Absol?
gave respect to
Y'all didn't
Steve,
hear
bro, it's over.
Absol?
It's
Okay.
over, bro. Like
Warning shot.
they gonna still throw shots out, but I'm saying
Yeah, it's gonna be a little jazz, but
that was it. They had their time to come at him. Like now, look, I give you another one. We talking about this. Do that make Joey the king of New York right now?
Well,
that's tough.
You talking about right now out of all the rappers?
Just right now, yeah. At this
You
moment,
all like a battle rapping too? Like you're up? Like a murder mook and all them?
I don't consider them. I don't put none of them as because they got to put more work. I don't consider them like. But I'm saying like he the only one
Like right now?
that stood on that mantle and was like, listen.
Right. I mean, he did. I was surprised. Like I thought maybe Papoose, somebody else was going to, maybe just
Oh no, let's not get on that. That's like that situation. That situation is crazy. Pray for them. We gonna pray for them. Yeah, hope they figure that out. But
I'm out there with the ABCs, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll pick on them, bro.
I can't believe she let the Norristown boy. Let's leave that alone. But
listen, bro.
Go back to Joey. Yeah, no, what Joey did though was what I feel like you supposed to do, stand on his own, and he was ready for whatever. So
yeah, he held it.
And his honesty is love. I wouldn't be surprised if Joey and Kendrick got a song. Like it's not really beef like that. It's more sparring. Like, hey, I think I'm this guy. Like that's what it was about. It ain't nothing serious, but I love it. Y'all see the locks, the Red Bull Cypher. Like I like. Listen, hip hop in a good place for me. That the Clips. I don't know if y'all know the Clips got an album coming out July 11th.
Oh, they coming.
No,
they coming.
Let God sort them out. That's the title.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they finally back together. Listen.
Knicks won this game. Pacers and 6.
Yeah, they did.
Let me see. What's the score?
106 to 90.
Like 2 minutes left. They have like 16. Something like that.
It's time for Naismith 8 threes. It's like no.
Right? Can you imagine? Could you imagine?
Listen,
that would be crazy. I'm like, yo,
if he hit him with the Reggie Miller, it would be crazy right now.
No, yeah, 108, 90. No, that's it.
Yeah, that's about it. But this is what I told Jazz the last guy. I said it's about Hollenberg's for me inconsistency. He had that crazy triple double game, and I told her he's gonna wind up having like 6 or 7 next game. Watch, and what has happened is exactly what I said was going to happen.
Crazy is the boy maturing as they leading score. Yeah, 23 off the bench.
Right, and he been off the bench cooking the last game. I do believe in Indiana, Hollenberg will have a better performance, of course.
Oh no, bro,
like that.
It's a wrap. Indiana,
yeah,
is 6,
it's over in Indiana.
I agree with that. Because look, Halliburton had a bad game. Turner, Naismith.
Yeah, and not all of them gonna have a bad game at home next game at all.
And they gonna come out with better energy. I'm with y'all. I got patience.
Yeah, this was the Knicks game to win. They couldn't lose in the Garden in front of all the people like that.
But at the same time, Pacers, you better win Game 6.
You better win.
If they don't win Game 6, now it's a.
If we go to Game 7 back in the Garden, I ain't gonna lie.
I got the Knicks if we go to 7.
I got the Knicks if we go to 7.
Pacers better win Game 6.
If it somehow if we make it back to this Garden on Game 7, it's gonna be too much.
Yep,
too much for them, bro. The refs,
the Knicks,
the fans,
the Knicks see OKC. Who y'all got?
OKC
in 5.
5.
Who said 5?
I like
30-point
defeat the black
differential.
Yeah, I feel like OKC just a better team this year. Out of whoever.
It's crazy. It's defensively. I think they a team defense is just crazy, bro. Like they really get after it, bro.
So they're 14. What's crazy and they young. Like I was telling Dave, I told you they might get a ring and they're young and they got picks. Listen, they set up for
It's gonna be some good games.
Yeah, I don't think they need to make any moves.
I'm guessing this game will be Saturday.
Yeah.
Game 6 will be Saturday. So
it gotta be Saturday.
The finals start Thursday. So
Yep.
Game 6 will be Saturday. Game 7 will be Tuesday. If it's game 7, and then the finals
Ain't no
start
game
Thursday.
7,
So
dog. Pacers gonna win 98
absolutely.
to
So
90.
do you think it's a close game, or you think the places blow them out?
Oh no, it's gonna be a close game.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be
26
blowout.
point
Yeah,
game.
Oh, you think it's gonna be
98.
blowout?
26.
I just gave you the score 98-92.
Okay.
That's
I like
the
that.
score.
I
I
think
got
it's gonna be an
Halliburton.
exciting game 6. I
Halliburton
think
gonna
both
have
teams gonna
30.
score 100. I think it'll be like 102 to like 124 or something like that. It's like
Oh,
22,
you think they gonna cook them?
22 points. It's gonna be close the first half, but I think the fourth quarter they go on a run that with the crowd and the energy that the Knicks just can't sustain, and I don't think it's gonna blow it up.
Okay. I mean, I want to pay. I'm rooting for the Pacers, so I'm with it.
August Hollenberg has a good game.
You need to be aggressive. I don't
That's
understand players like that's where we're looking like, bro.
August
Is
Hollenberg
it
has
fixed or not? Because it's like, bro, I had 32. Like, I'm cooking you. I'm not coming out being passive. So I don't know how that works. You know why they go back
fans
and forth
going
like that.
crazy right now. I'm proud. Everybody, yo, man, all we gotta do is win Saturday, bro. We go to Game 7 at the Garden Tuesday. It's over,
They disrespectful.
and
Man.
they're right. But yeah,
No,
they're right. If it gets back to the Garden Tuesday at Game 7,
It's a different story.
yeah,
I
Pacers
was watching.
have to win Saturday.
I was watching. I'll be watching Jada and Fat Joe podcast. I don't know if y'all checked it out. It's
Yeah.
funny. I'll be watching them after the Knicks games. They hilarious, man.
Yeah, them always funny, man.
yeah, it's about to be a wrap for the Knicks. Though.
No, it's over. It's over.
It's about to be a wrap for the Knicks. The Knicks gonna go to the Pacers, go to Indiana and lose.
And then OKC gonna blow the Pacers out.
That's crazy because like our next episode fall right on the first game of the finals. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
I know. It's gonna be OKC Pacers, or we can have a little watch party.
yeah.
The ring, John, get the thing set up there. We all in the studio together.
I mean,
I'm with that. Not a bad idea.
What's up, Dave?
I said it's not a bad idea.
We can be in the DV dungeon, man. You know what I'm saying? See what's going
I'm
on.
with it. We could do it together. I'm with it.
I'll program one of his computers and stuff while we on video. They got me on video with my back
One of
turned.
his computers.
Program one. Program one of his computers.
Nah, bro.
Listen, I'm with it. That sound like a good move.
That's fun. We can go on YouTube live on that joint with one joint on What's the Play. The ring joint, all that joint. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Speaking of that, well, we're gonna come up with like some rules, categories. We're gonna do the hip hop because I'm gonna smoke Dave. We still gonna do our hip hop, John.
Oh yeah.
Tripping, bro.
Yeah. Everybody be on the lookout for that. The next special episode, the hip hop versus coming through, man. DV versus NPR. It's gonna be dope. Coming soon. Probably after the next episode or that. But yeah, you'll see it. It's gonna be dope. And I'm your host of the most, DJ Licorice Long. We'll be back hosting.
I'm good on that. I'm good on
that.
Dave, I'll send you the link. I ain't
all right. All right, boy.
That's why, dude. That's why when I watched the R&B joint, I was like, DJ, what you got? That's all I was saying. I'm like, no, I'm not.
No, that's cool.
You say his name and he shall appear.
But see, I think the difference. Last thing, I think the difference between the R&B and then the rap, I think the rap is going to be more opinionated. I think R&B, you just grooving. So
but that's why I said I wanted to be a little more organized because it is way more opinion. So like, if we have categories and stuff like that, I feel like it'll match up people better.
Okay.
We're gonna come up with what we're gonna do. Like, I think it's gonna be fun though, because I feel like it's gonna have you. I want to see Dave mind. Where you going, man? I know where you going. I read your mind's navigational system. I want to see where you at. You know what I'm saying? Where you going? Like, I want, like, come on back. Like, yeah, I want to see like where you I would say, well, I was telling them like, organize it. You got posse cuts, you got love songs, whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many ways to go. But then I feel like if we had categories, it'd make him think. Like, I would love to hear like, because I ain't gonna know your songs.
You put in 2 songs
like,
against
I don't know your songs.
Category,
like, because there's so many.
I like that.
it's so many songs you could like. It's just because we ain't got to do no. Listen, are we doing a year like y'all did before? Or are we doing like a range like from certain years?
If you do the categories, it should be no year. You do whatever you want.
Years.
Depends what they want. What you thinking?
No, it's no years. It's no
All
years,
right.
man. Look,
He gonna
look.
he
I'm
gonna
on-
he
I'm-
gonna.
I'm on-
Hey,
I'm
Will,
on
I'm gonna do
whatever
posse
y'all-
cut. He gonna be like, I'm gonna let your bed rock. I'm gonna smoke you.
Why would I do that? That's not even my twist.
That's you gonna play Bear Rock loyal, bro. Young money.
That was a joint. Don't act like that wasn't a. Don't act like that wasn't a.
I'm gonna make it bit
I
right.
don't like that.
So
Ooh,
wait.
baby.
Oh wait. Hey, Will, hold on. Wait. I don't like his energy.
I
So
know.
right now, look, right now,
Man, bro.
if we do
Mhm.
hip hop love song, what you playing?
That's a lot of them. That's a lot of them.
No,
No, I ain't no give you one, dog.
Bro,
It's the
a
vibe.
couple
It's the energy.
came to mind. So
It's a whole bunch of them, bro.
couple came to
Just all
mind.
be ready.
One in particular,
Just
but yeah,
what you
know.
got, Will?
I got Method Man and Mary J. Blige. You're all I need.
That's what I'm saying. You got a lot of them.
The first thing that
Fire.
came to mind.
Fire.
That's a lot of them.
Fire.
You got L Cool J Hate Love.
Of course,
Yeah.
that's the other one. But look, I can keep it gangsta and go. How's it going down? DMX, like you don't know.
Yeah. Now that's my jump, man. What type of games being played? No.
Dude, no, it's no, yeah, we can make it fun. No, we'll go. You know, we'll go. Ain't no telling what we're gonna do. So
Oh yeah, I have my attire on for my hosting gig as well at David Hip Hop Show, man. We gonna go crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a great show. Great show on the hip hop versions, bro. It's gonna be great.
We're about to get out of here, man. It's over. It's almost
Yes, sir.
hours.
Next show is the finals.
Yes, sir. Next show is the finals next week, everybody. We are live on the finals. Probably we may have just all three of us together next episode. So
that'd be dope.
On live. Be on the lookout for it. Great time.
Drinks on DV.
You already know.
Yo,
you already know.
Fly Eagles Fly.
Well, what?
Fly Eagles Fly.
He said, crazy because after all that.
Oh, man.